Hello, little dreamers, and welcome to our story time. Snuggle up in your beds, get cozy, and let's drift away into a wonderful adventure together. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage with a garden full of twinkling fireflies, lived two curious siblings named Lily and Tom. Lily, with her hair the color of sunshine, loved to paint pictures of faraway lands. Tom, with his eyes as bright as shiny buttons, loved to build amazing things with his wooden blocks. One warm evening, as the moon climbed high into the starry sky, Lily and Tom were sitting by the pond at the edge of their garden. The water was as still as glass, reflecting the diamonds of the night sky. They were listening to the gentle chirping of the crickets, a soft lullaby that made their eyelids feel heavy. Suddenly, they heard a tiny voice. "AFCM ... excuse me?" Lily and Tom looked around. They saw nothing but the lily pads floating on the water. "Who said that?" Tom whispered, his eyes wide. "Down here." The voice chirped again. They both peered over the edge of the pond. Sitting on the biggest, greenest lily pad was a tiny frog. But this wasn't just any frog. It shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow under the moonlight, and its big round eyes sparkled with a friendly light. "Wow," Lily breathed. You're beautiful." The little frog puffed out its chest proudly. "Thank you. The name's Rana, and I'm not just any frog. I'm a magical frog." Tom's jaw dropped. "Magical? Like ... Like you can do magic tricks?" Rana chuckled, a sound like tiny bells tinkling. "Even better. I can take you on an adventure to the land of sweet dreams. It's a place where pillows are made of clouds and blankets are woven from moonbeams." Lily and Tom looked at each other, their hearts thumping with excitement. An adventure to the land of sweet dreams. It sounded like the most wonderful place in the world. "How do we get there?" Lily asked, her voice full of wonder. "It's simple," said Rana. "Just close your eyes. Think of your happiest thought and make a wish to visit the land of sweet dreams." So, Lily and Tom sat cross-legged, squeezed their eyes shut tight, and thought very, very hard. Lily thought about the day she painted a perfect rainbow that seemed to leap off the page. Tom thought about the time he built a tower of blocks so tall it almost touched the ceiling. Together, they whispered, "We wish to go to the land of sweet dreams." When they opened their eyes, they weren't by the pond anymore. They were floating gently on a giant, fluffy, white cloud. The air smelled sweet, like honey and lavender. Below them was a world sparkling with soft, glowing lights. "Welcome," Rana chirped, hopping beside them on the cloud to the land of sweet dreams. They floated down, landing softly in a field of grass that felt like velvet. The flowers in the field weren't ordinary flowers. They glowed with a soft, warm light and hummed a gentle tune. Little streams of sparkling stardust flowed between them like rivers. "This is amazing," Tom exclaimed, gently touching a humming flower. It chimed a happy little note. Lily giggled. "It's like we're inside one of my paintings." Rana led them through the glowing fields toward a beautiful, shimmering lake. "This is the Lake of Lullabies," he explained. Every ripple on its surface sings a gentle song to help dreamers feel peaceful and safe. They sat by the edge of the lake, dipping their toes into the warm, silvery water. The water swirled around their feet, and they could hear the softest, most beautiful music, like 1,000 tiny music boxes playing in harmony. The music was so calming that Lily and Tom felt all their worries float away. Next, Rana took them to the Whispering Woods. The trees here had leaves made of shimmering silver and gold. As the gentle breeze rustled through them, the leaves whispered happy stories. "Listen closely," Rana said. Lily and Tom stood very still. They heard a story about a brave little star who learned to shine its brightest. Then they heard another about a kind little bunny who shared his carrots with all his friends. The stories were full of kindness and courage, filling their hearts with warmth. As they walked deeper into the woods, they saw little creatures made of light flitting between the trees. They were dream sprites, and their job was to collect happy thoughts and weave them into wonderful dreams for children all over the world. The sprites danced around Lily and Tom, leaving trails of sparkling light behind them. "This is where good dreams come from," Lily said softly, watching a sprite catch a happy thought that looked like a tiny, glowing butterfly. "And they are all so happy," Tom added, smiling as a sprite zipped past his nose, tickling it with sparkles. Finally, Rana led them to the coziest place in all of the land of sweet dreams, the Pillow Mountains. The mountains weren't made of rock, but of giant, fluffy pillows of every shape and size. At the very top was a castle made of soft, quilted blankets. "This is the Castle of Comfort," Rana announced. "It's where you can rest before you journey back home." They climbed the soft pillow mountains, bouncing as they went. It was more fun than any playground they had ever been to. Inside the castle, everything was soft and warm. The chairs were big, comfy armchairs you could sink into, and the floors were covered in the plushest rugs. Lily and Tom found a special room with 2 beds made from the softest clouds imaginable. They lay down, and the cloud beds hugged them gently. The blankets woven from moonlight felt light as a feather but incredibly warm. Rana hopped onto the pillow between them. "The land of sweet dreams is a special place," he said softly. "It's a reminder that even when you're sleeping, you can go on wonderful adventures. Your dreams are a magical world all your own, where anything is possible." Lily yawned a big, sleepy yawn. "Thank you for bringing us here, Rana. It's the best adventure ever." Tom was already getting drowsy, his breathing slow and steady. "Best ... adventure ... double quotes," he mumbled sleepily. Rana smiled. "It's time to go back now. But remember, you can visit the land of sweet dreams anytime you close your eyes. Just think a happy thought and let your imagination fly." Lily and Tom closed their eyes. They thought of their magical friend Rana, the glowing flowers, the lake of lullabies, and the whispering woods. They felt themselves beginning to float, gently, peacefully. When they opened their eyes again, they were tucked safely in their own beds. The moon was shining through their window, and they could hear the soft chirping of the crickets outside. It felt as if they had just woken from the most wonderful dream. Lily smiled in her sleep, dreaming of painting glowing flowers. Tom snuggled deeper under his blanket, dreaming of building castles out of soft, fluffy clouds. And somewhere in the garden pond, a little magical frog named Rana watched over them, knowing they were safe and sound on their way to another night of sweet dreams. And now it's time for you to have your own sweet dreams. Close your eyes, think of your own happy thoughts, and let your imagination take you on a wonderful journey. Good night and sleep tight. Thank you for joining our story time tonight. We hope you have the most wonderful and magical dreams. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures. Sweet dreams, everyone.